What you're seeing here is the top of the pile of palettes that I have to haul today. So if you aren't into lots and lots of makeup and eyeshadow palettes in one video, this is not the video for you guys. So I would just watch a different video. That's my disclaimer. So without further blabbering, let's get into my August haul video. Hi guys, my name is Karen Harris. Welcome back to my channel. I film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube, and if that sounds like something you're interested in, I would highly recommend subscribing to my channel. I post videos every other day, so you do get quite a bit of content from me, and I think you should check it out. Okay guys, it's time for a serious haul. I'm not really ashamed because I did get some of this in PR, some of it was gifted to me. My husband bought me some palettes, but August was just a palette heavy month, okay? And don't look at me with your judgy eyes. Don't look at me with your judgy eyes. If you're curious about what's on my face, I did film this look. If it's not up yet, it is coming up. So stay tuned for that, and also check the description box because I do link everything that's on my face in my description box. Some of the links may be affiliate. Just consider that they're all affiliate, okay? Because let's be real, YouTube's not my full-time job. I don't have time to remember to link everything and then also make sure I tell you, like, this is an affiliate code, that's not an affiliate code. So just consider them all affiliates, even though some of them really might not be. If you want to be my assistant, you can send me a CV or resume to the email address in my description box as well. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm going to start off with like the non-palette items and then go to the palette stuff. So I got some fun things. I got this new powder from Nomad Cosmetics. I am a Midas affiliate, so they do send me things every once in a while. And they came out with some really cool products, so you will see them scattered throughout this video. But this I've been enjoying. This is the Zero Flaws Setting Powder. You get 2.5 grams, and I've really been loving the medium one. I really love how lightweight this powder is, and it's very effortless. I use it to set under my eyes. It has like a banana shade to it. And yeah, so far I really like it. They also sent me a translucent one. I'm considering maybe putting this in a giveaway just because I have so much powder and I think it would be fun to share this with you guys. So definitely stay tuned. I just need to get a little bit organized and then I will have some giveaways on my channel. Okay, I was also sent the Tribe Beauty box for the month of August, and these acne pimple master patches were in there. So just want to show you those. I also picked up skincare myself. I have been eyeing the Pharmacy Daily Greens in a full size, and I believe they had a sale. So I finally bit the bullet and bought their Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer and the Honey Grail Ultra Hydrating Face Oil. Honestly, I couldn't find a single bad review on this face oil, and you guys know I love a face oil, so I was really curious and I picked this up. They also have the Green Clean Cleansing Balm, which is my favorite makeup remover. So I've really been into pharmacy skincare, and they just came out with a super hydrating face cream, and I'm filming this on Labor Day weekend, and there was a Labor Day sale, so I was able to pick that up on sale, and I'm very excited because you guys know we're going into fall winter, which is when my skin is extra dry. So I'm really hoping I just found a new holy grail moisturizer for my skin. But these are both really good, and I really like Pharmacy's products. So I just wanted to mention that for you guys because I always get questions on skincare, and I am not a skincare person by any means. This is not Hiram's channel. So don't expect like a lot of skincare recommendations, but so far I'm really liking these for my face. Okay, I also got this Wander Beauty Double Date Lip and Cheek in my Tribe Beauty box, so I'm excited to try that. I did pick up 2 Hourglass products in the month of August. These are both based off of Britt Clark's recommendation. She loves Hourglass, and she was mentioning how much she loves this ambient lighting infinity powder for just like smoothing out her texture and things like that. I thought it would be fun to try out in my under eye. So far, I haven't noticed anything crazy with it, but I'm obviously going to keep trying it because I am very interested in becoming an Hourglass bitch. And I also bought the At Night Blush Twist My Arm Britt Clark made me buy it, but it's beautiful. I'm actually wearing it on my face today, and this is gonna be like my blush of the week because I'm like doing an unofficial shop my stash for myself just in my makeup room. And so far I'm really liking this. I think this is gonna be a beautiful blush for fall. Speaking of blushes, apparently I can't stop buying blush in the year of 2020. So I did go ahead and buy all the Melt Digital Dust blushes from their Honey Bee launch. As you can see, the PR box is back there. I did buy all of these. They were not sent to me. And I did a live swatch party with my friend Heather Austin. So if you're curious to see how these look on my face, head over to Heather's channel. I'll try and remember to link it down in my description box as well. I haven't used all of these on my face. I have used Buzzkill on my face, but I'm very excited to use Raw Honey in the fall time. And Queen Bee I tried to put on as a highlighter, but it looked a little sketch on me, so I definitely need to try these more. So far, they're just okay. I wouldn't say you need all of them, honestly. I couldn't make up my mind, which is why I bought all three, and maybe it wasn't the best makeup purchase decision that I made this year so far, but I wouldn't suggest if you are, you know, not a YouTuber or you're not planning on doing a video, I would just get one, to be very honest with you guys. I also picked up some affordable brushes from Walmart. I went a little ham at the e.l.f. section just because these are so affordable, and I love having like little flat brushes, especially because I use glitter glue and stuff, and I feel like those kind of ruin your brushes a little bit. So I grabbed two of those, and then I grabbed this giant powder brush from e.l.f., which I've always wanted to try. I think this is $8. It's a little big. Like, I really just need to come to terms with the fact that I don't really use such big powder brushes, but now that I have it, of course I'm going to keep trying it out. And then I also bought another e.l.f. brush, which is in here. This one, I was kind of curious about this one. And again, I don't love it. It's a little flimsy. I think it's more of a highlighting brush. I've been using it for my under eyes. It's okay if you're like in a pinch, but not my favorite. But I do like getting their eyeshadow brushes because, like I said, I feel like, you know, glitter glue really ruins my brushes, and I don't feel bad if it's like $1 brush from e.l.f. versus like my Sonia G brushes. I'm never gonna put glitter glue on those. So I've had the opportunity to start working with Look Fantastic, which is a UK-based makeup retailer, and they've launched their site in the US. And so I got reached out to by them, and they sent me a bunch of stuff to try out, and I created like a Zoom meeting appropriate makeup look. So if you guys are working from home still due to like the stay-at-home situation, definitely check out that video. But here's some of the items I used in the video. I don't have everything because some of it I've already put away, but they sent me this By Terry powder, which I've been using on my under eyes, this Orgasm X blush palette, which I also picked up based on Britt's recommendation because she is like raving about this palette. So I was like, sure, Look Fantastic, of course you can send it to me. And I also got this Surat eyelash curler. I really like this lash curler. It is nice. It doesn't pinch my lids, so I've been using this every day since I received it. So if you're on the market for a very comfortable eyelash curler, I would recommend. It is a little bit pricey, but I do believe my Look Fantastic code, which is Karen, is still active. It is not an affiliate code, but you get 20% off some items on their website if you use it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I also got these two cute Luxie brushes in my Try Beauty box. I'm very excited to put them to use because, listen, I can never have too many brushes in my opinion. I picked up two backups of my favorite mascara. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara from Ulta during the 21 Days of Beauty. So I'm very excited to just have backups because I love that mascara. It's my favorite high-end one, and if I can get it for half off, of course I'm gonna snag it. And then I also bought the Tarte Shape Tape, the Double Duty Beauty Tarte High Performance Shape Tape. I bought it in tan sand. It's around here somewhere. I'm wearing it on my under eyes today. I was also able to get this at half price, so I figured I'd give it another go because everybody still raves about this concealer, and I don't know that I necessarily had like major thoughts on it, so I figured grab it on sale, try it out again, and I will keep you guys posted on how I feel about this concealer. I also went a little ham on the Profusion foundation. There should be a video up on this already, but this is nice. This is their Feel Good Skin Longwear Skin Protector. $7 foundation. I just couldn't tell what shade I was, so I did go a little ham and I bought all the shades of tan they had. So I got tan 1, I got tan 3, and I got tan 5. Right now I feel like I'm tan 5, and then I think I will end up holding on to all 3 of these because they're so affordable, and then I can like mix and match appropriately as the seasons change and my skin tone changes, because that happens sometimes when you live in the middle of nowhere in the winter time and never see the sun. So just thought I'd mention that. And then of course I got one of the Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadows. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. Some people love these, some people hate them. I personally have had really good luck with this little one, and I got the shade Scarab. I think Scarab overall is the one I'm seeing the most positive reactions to. So if you just want to get one, I would say get Scarab if you love green, blue tones. And I have an eye look planned with this. I definitely plan on filming it, and I'm so happy I got one. It's such a beautiful product. Like if you can see it here in the tube, you can definitely see the multi-chrome, and you can see it on the eyes too, which I personally am a huge fan of. And then I got some lippies, so let me show you. I found some of my new favorite lippies and some of my least favorite lippies. So my favorite lippies for the month of August was definitely trying the JUVIAS Place lipsticks. These are beautiful. I got the shade Toffee, which is by far my favorite. It's such a beautiful nude color, so comfortable. The packaging is really nice. And then I got a Mauve Moment because I wanted like to try a variety of colors. And then I got the shade Caramel Rose in the gloss. Let me put some of this gloss on because I haven't worn it in a few days. And I'm wearing Lethal Cosmetics' new lipstick line, and it's so comfortable, but I thought, hey, let me just gloss it up. So you're probably not going to see the shade, but this is so nice, and they did such a good job. I'm so impressed with JUVIAS Place on that one. And then lippies that I picked up that I don't feel like was worth the price are these ones from Pat McGrath. This is her new Lip Fetish Divina Lip Shine, and I think these ones are getting mixed reviews as well. I did post a video with swatches of this, and I also was told by my friend, and then I double checked obviously, that these ones are like $2 less, but you get like half the product of her matte lipstick. So not a huge fan, and I don't love the colors I ended up getting. I just bought a bundle of them, and I'm pretty disappointed. I don't think I will continue to reach for these, so they'll probably just end up in a drawer. I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little bad about it, but it is what it is. They're okay. I just don't love them. I would recommend the JUVIAS Place lippies. The Propa Beauty lipsticks or the new ones by Lethal Cosmetics are bomb as well. And then I also bought this because I was so curious. This is the Ride or Die Lip Balm in Tough Cookie by e.l.f. My problem is that it's really cold in my house, and so every time I try to squeeze out of here, it's like hardened. It feels pretty soft now because this room's actually feeling kind of warm. So maybe I should try this now that it's like melted a little bit. But when I first got it, it was so cold and stiff that I haven't really gotten like a good experience with this lip balm yet. But these are very affordable, and I've just been loving what e.l.f.'s been throwing out as far as lip products go. They've been coming out with fun colors, affordable formulas, and I'm here for it in 2020, I'm not gonna lie. So I've been telling my friends I'm on a brow journey. Guys, try not to judge my eyebrows, okay? They're a work in progress. So I picked up 2 products. I picked up this, which was, again, part of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. This is the, I don't even know what this is called, the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. Not a huge fan of Benefit Cosmetics, but I hear nothing but good things about their brow product. So I did pick this up in the shade of 4.5 Neutral Deep, and I'm still trying to figure out how to use it, but I do like the product, so definitely planning on holding on to that. One I do think I'm going to be returning is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen. My friends told me to try a brow pen, but I don't like how this deposits the product. It feels like there's not enough product at the tip, so it's really hard for me to draw fine lines, and when I try to hold it up like this, it deposits color in like such a super awkward way, and I just don't feel like it's worth keeping just for the sake of keeping it because I purchased it. Trying to be really conscious about not buying things that I am not gonna love. But unfortunately, this one, I had a lot of faith that I was going to enjoy it because, you know, Anastasia is the queen of brow products and brows in general. So I was pretty disappointed in this purchase, and I'm just being honest, I'm going to take it back. So you can judge me if you want. Okay guys, time to tackle the piles. So the first palette I want to show you guys is this guy by Pat McGrath. This is the Rose Decadence palette. I think this is going to be my last 6-pan eyeshadow palette from Pat McGrath, unless she does some crazy color story that's going to blow me away. My thing with this one is FOMO kicked in. I was like, feeling like I'm not gonna be satisfied if I don't have this. And honestly, I feel like I was catfished by her swatches too. She had some really beautiful swatches that were posted on her website, and it made this palette look way more vibrant than it is in real life. I think you would like this palette if you're not into very vibrant, colorful eyeshadows like I am. But that's not me. You guys know I love a pigmented eyeshadow palette, and I love fun color stories, especially when Mother Pat does them. She really goes all out. So I think from now on, I'm going to stick to buying the bigger Mothership palettes and staying away from these ones so I can save some money, to be honest. I also purchased some products from the drugstore. You guys will see this palette in action in my Profusion video. This is the Profusion Enchanted palette, and this has all shimmers in it, so I thought this would be a fun one to feature on my channel because sometimes we have all the mattes we need, and it's fun to play with some shimmers and add a little pop to our lives. So this palette's like 10 bucks at Wally Mart, and I think it's like a muted rainbow. So if you're on the hunt for some beautiful shimmers, I would recommend this, and I would recommend watching the video because I did a really beautiful sunset eye with that palette, and then I used some of my smaller Profusion palettes, and I also ended up picking these two up. This is the new Fuchsia palette, which is an all pink one, which I want to use as well, and then I also have Citrine, which is a yellow tone palette, and these are $5, so I love having them in my collection. Whenever you guys are looking for affordable eyeshadow recommendations, I love to recommend Profusion. Plus you can find them at Walmart, which I think, I mean, does it get easier than having a solid makeup line at Walmart? Because everyone goes to Walmart. I mean, right? Okay, this one's kind of a mess, so try not to judge it. But these are my singles from the Arthurine blush palette that Menagerie Cosmetics launched in the month of August. So she had a little bit of a delay in her packaging, so I don't have the complete blush palette, but she did say she was going to send it to me when she was done with the packaging, and this is a beautiful color story. I did the swatches for this palette for her website, and honestly, I'm so excited to continue playing with these. I think once I have the full packaging, I will do a swatch party video for you guys with face swatches, just so you can see it on my tan skin. But all of these blushes actually looked really beautiful when I swatched them. So I'm very, very excited for the brand for doing something fun and different. And it is volume 1, so I'm assuming she's gonna have volume 2 soon. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I decided to add to my Give Me Glow collection. There were 2 eyeshadows from them that I've had my eye on for a hot minute, and I finally pulled the trigger and I purchased these 2. So let me show them to you. I got Jellyfish and I got Pool Party, which I've had my eye on forever. So these are the 2 singles from Give Me Glow that I picked up. I haven't done anything with them yet. I just put them in the palette, and yeah, hopefully I will get to them. But this is my Give Me Glow collection over here, and then one of these eyeshadows is a Juvia's Place one, and then these are my JD Glow. So I really love this big magnetic palette from Adept that I used to store them all in, and hopefully you guys will see like a Give Me Glow swatch party, or I want to do an eye look with my collection, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm sorry. So here is the reason I placed that Give Me Glow order. I wanted this highlighter. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. This is their highlighter called California Dreaming. I'm wearing a different highlighter today, but this one's kind of been my go-to the last few weeks, and it's beautiful. It looks so good on my skin tone. So if you're a tan girl and you're looking for a bomb everyday highlighter, I would totally recommend this one. Even though it looks a little intimidating. It's actually very, very nice. And then I got some more Midas things in PR. I got the Neon MUA and Midas collab, and I got the palette in the shade Noon. So I was a little worried that this was going to be a little light for me, but I can honestly make it work. And my favorite, I think, is the highlighter. The pink blush, I feel like it isn't anything that different. It's a very kind of universally flattering blush, which I'm guessing why he would have picked it. But I really like this, and I'm very, very excited for Midas and Neon MUA. I think this collection has gotten a lot of good press, so I am excited to see what else they do in the future. And then she was so kind and also sent me her 2 cake liner palettes. I think this is such a genius idea to put them in plastic palettes like this. I haven't tried them yet, but low-key, I feel like you can't really go wrong with cake liner. Like, I have the ones from Suva, I have the new liners that Lethal Cosmetics came out with, so I have a lot of things to compare these to, and I really, really need to get creative and try these out. So hopefully I will do that soon, and you guys will be able to see it in a video. Next thing I got in my Trendmood Black-owned brands box, and I did do an unboxing video if you're curious to see what I got in that box, but this was probably one of my favorite things that came in it. You guys know I love blush, and especially a hot orange blush like this, and this palette is huge. Like, I had no idea it was going to be so big. This is OPV Beauty London Born to Shine blush palette. I think they had like 2 versions of this, so there's a lighter skin tone and a more medium deep skin tone, and I believe that's the one I'm holding. If I'm wrong, you can yell at me in the comments. That is what I remember thinking I saw, and if that's not right, you can let me know. You can let me know, no problem. So a palette I got in my Tribe Beauty box. I'm so excited. This was also sent to me. This is the Nomad Lake Como palette. I recently tried Nomad Cosmetics and I'm in love, so I cannot wait to put this on my eyes. I definitely want to film a video with this. This is not a new palette by any means, but I love this color story. It's just like a row of neutrals, a row of greens, and a row of blue. How stunning, and the packaging is so cute as well. This one is kind of a regret from the month of August. This was a pre-order I picked up through Glamlight, and I shouldn't have bought this, but I was in one of those moods where I'm like, I want to buy something, and so I bought this, and it's okay. It's not that there's anything wrong with the palette. The palette is great, but I can basically dupe this entire palette with Glamlight's cake palette. So I would recommend, if you guys are balling on a budget or you don't want to buy every eyeshadow palette like I do sometimes, just pick one. Either pick the cake palette, or if this color story is more appealing to you, or you like donuts, nothing wrong with that, then go for this one, okay? You don't need both. Big mistake that I made in the month of August, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We will just do better next time. So here's another one that kind of surprised me. This literally, I was shook. I bought the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette, and honestly, you guys are loving that video. So thank you so much for the positive feedback. I am really happy that I bought this. It is very much a basic B palette, and sometimes, you know what, I like to be basic. So I will definitely be reaching for this more in the upcoming months. And yeah, I think this is a great gift idea because the quality is actually really good too. So if you have a PSL loving pumpkin cinnamon spice latte chick in your life, or a dude in your life that loves this kind of makeup, couldn't say enough good things about it. I really like this, and I've seen a lot of people picking it up too, so there you go. Okay, so here is the palette that made me fall in love with Nomad Cosmetics. This is their Orient Express palette. This is stunning. At first, when I saw pictures, I did not understand this color story, but seeing it in person, really, just something clicked in my head, and I'm such a happy camper because it's so beautiful. This blue, this red, stunning mattes. The greens are beautiful. This shade Venice is stunning. I literally heard from the owners of Nomad and I was like, oh my gosh, such a gorgeous palette. Thank you so much for this shade Venice. You guys nailed it. So I'm very, very excited. And I've been telling you guys I really need to try their Tokyo palette. I own the Tokyo palette, but I'm so nervous to use the pastels. But this one gives me hope. So I feel like August was the month where I really fell in love with Nomad Cosmetics, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. Next Next palette, this one was kind of a fail for me. To be very honest, I haven't even gone back and tried it since that fateful live on Britt Clark's channel. If you haven't seen it, this is the Colored Rain Juicy Boost palette, and I went live with Britt Clark on her channel and we did a swatch party and we tried to do some looks, and boy oh boy was that something. So I really need to do like a do I still dislike this palette video and keep you guys updated, but I literally have not bought myself up to trying that palette out again. So hopefully September we can redeem the Juicy Boost palette, hopefully. Otherwise it'll probably go down as one of the worst palettes I've ever used because it was rough. It was rough. Okay, so another really pretty palette that I was sent. Actually, Amy sent me both of these, so thank you so much to Amy Loves Makeup. She is such a doll. If you haven't checked out her channel yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You need to examine your life choices. So this is the Odins Eye Alva eyeshadow palette, and I did do a video with this guy as well. I really like this palette, but I do like their neutral palette a little bit more. I did haul that in my July haul, so if you want to see it, I did do a video with this palette as well as a neutral palette. I just like the neutral one a little bit more. It's a little bit easier of a color story for me to work with. So if you're into color, you might actually really like this, but if I had to pick between the two, I definitely like the more neutral one, which doesn't happen very often, but listen, I love a good neutral palette every once in a while as well. Speaking of good old neutrals, the Tiny Marvels by Mel Thompson and Sydney Grace. Sydney Grace very kindly sent this over. I'm always excited when they send me PR because I never expect brands to just keep sending me stuff, and so every time it's like a surprise. And honestly, I didn't even see this coming because Mel teased this palette and I'm like, oh, it doesn't really look like a Sydney Grace palette. So I was totally blown away, and as always, this is a stunning palette. The metallics are divine, and another one I want to use more and more in the upcoming months. I think it's going to be a perfect palette for fall. Another palette I picked up is the Ace Beauty Nostalgia palette. I had so much fun. I did a live video with this one where I swatched it, and I did 2 different eye looks. You guys really like this palette, so again, this is another one I want to continue trying out in the month of September. I feel like Ace Beauty is one of those brands, it's like so hit or miss, so it's nice to see them do something absolutely fabulous this year. More new things. JUVIAS Place launched 3 minis. I did this as a live swatch party as well. I haven't used these on my eyes yet, so it's definitely something I want to do this month, and this is the one that's calling to me the most, is the pink one, just because it's so bright and vibrant looking. I feel like these two are going to be more fun paired with other palettes. Actually, I used mauves. I'm lying. I have used mauves, and the consistency and quality is very on par with JUVIAS Place, but I really want to use the pinks. I just love this color story so much. It's so bright and vibrant looking, so love that for me. Okay, you guys, so this palette, this is the Sigma Untamed palette. I was so excited when I saw Sigma was doing another one of their eyeshadow palettes because I love Sigma eyeshadow palettes. I discovered their eyeshadow palettes in 2020, feeling very late to the game, but still very, very impressed by the brand, and this palette was lovely. And the cool thing about this video is somehow I caught the attention of Sigma with the video, and the owner of Sigma actually posted my video on her stories, and I was reached out to by Sigma, so now I'm a Sigma affiliate, which I honestly haven't really figured out how to set that up, so I don't really know what my code is or anything, but I'm very, very excited. Like, I never expected, because Sigma is such a big brand and I'm such a small YouTube channel, so it really means so much to me that they noticed me, because I love their products. I love their eyeshadow palettes. I love their brushes, so I'm feeling very excited about that. Thought I'd share that with you guys in case you were curious. Okay, this one I actually got in like July or something. I got this when it launched at Sephora. I just forgot to show it to you guys, and I did recently film a purple eyeshadow look, like a really pretty fall eyeshadow look with this palette, so if you're interested, you'll have to check it out. But this is the Melt Cheese and Parties palette, and if I had to say, this is the best melt palette they've come out with in 2020, honestly. So effortless, blends beautifully, the shimmers are gorgeous. The only thing I wish about this palette is I wish they had some more lighter shimmers as well, just because I like to have a lighter color on my lid. But if you're into grungy purple eye looks, oh my gosh, you need this palette. It's so good, and it is honestly so easy to work with and shocking because you guys know how inconsistent Melt has been this year. So I want to say, for the record, this one is the best Melt palette they've launched so far, in my opinion. Okay guys, just 2 more palettes left. So the last ones, well, there's 4 of them, but I just wanted to show you guys my collection of the BH Cosmetics ice cream palettes. I think I'm only missing the orange and the brown one, and the orange one is out of stock, so I can't get it anymore even if I wanted to. I kept humming and hawing about it, and I decided not to get it, and I'm okay with that because honestly, 4 already feels like it's excessive. And the thing about these palettes that I had mentioned too in an anti-haul is like $18 for one seems affordable, but when you do 18 times 4, this is $80 worth of eyeshadow palettes I'm holding in my hand, which is a little bit ridiculous, but these are so good. I'm actually wearing Pistachio on my eyes. I did film this look for you guys, so I plan on doing a look with every single one. In case you bought one of these, you can follow the tutorial, and I don't know, it's always fun to like chat about makeup, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that little series that I'm planning on creating. And then my favorite thing that I got in the month of August is my Be Perfect Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. So I have the second one, and I was so excited when Heather told me that they were gonna do a 3, but then I was also like, oh gosh, are they gonna do more repeat shades? And even though these palettes are very bright and vibrant and they look like there's a lot of repeat shades, this one I think is the best one. Like, the first one is nice, I don't own that one. The second one is nice, I own that one. But this one I could see myself just reaching for over and over again. This is a purple heavy palette, but it's so stunning. The greens are stunning. All the shades she chose are so stunning, and it's such good quality. It's probably, honestly, one of my favorite palettes of 2020 so far. I'm very, very excited to continue to play with that. And so I just saved the best for last because I have been loving the Carnival palette. So that is it, guys. Hopefully this video wasn't like 300 hours long, but thank you for sticking with me. If you made it all the way to the end, leave me a smiley face emoji. Let me know what you hauled, what was your favorite thing that you picked up in the month of August. And also, because I'm a nosy bitch, let me know what you're planning on buying in the month of September. I have purchased some things, but I'm also trying to take a break. But then I also saw the new ice cream palette by Glamlight, so you know I'm probably gonna have to get that because it looks beautiful and I like ice cream. And so I want to review that one for you guys. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye!